What was this song? What's the famous song by Meatloaf?
I don't know.
I'm not telling you.
You don't know either.
I'm drawing a blank. I know there's the really big songs of the early 90s. I'm just
like-
drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It's hard.
That's very inviting. It's like pinto loaf.
Did not cook.
No, it cooked. It's just interesting. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, we will see you next time. No, that's not what I want to say.
Welcome to Omnis Vegan. My name's Nick.
I'm Jessica.
I'm John.
And I'm Neil.
Today's episode, we're eating meatloaf and sausages.
Yeah, so we found two more field roast meats that we have not tried before, and I think we've had some people recommend these in our comment section.
Yep.
So we picked these up. We figured we'd try these side by side. I know they're two different types of meats, but we wanted to give them a try, and here we are today. So we do have, like Nicholas said, this is the field roast breakfast sausage. So it just has a package of multiple breakfast sausages. There's actually 12 sausages in here. And then we do have the field roast grain
Meatloaf.
meat company. This is the classic meatloaf. So this is a little meatloaf here. So we're gonna give both of these a try. It's gonna take us a little while to cook. They're gonna take about a half an hour to cook. So we're gonna go ahead and cook these up, and we will see you in just a second.
Welcome back to Omnis Eat Vegan. The meatloaf and sausage are done, and we're gonna start with the sausage to
Let's
taste
go ahead and
test
start with
first.
sausage, yeah.
My mother.
So we did cook up all 12. Well, John cooked them up in the frying pan, and we only brought 3 of them over here because I think Nick and I are gonna split one. But I figured John and Neil would eat a whole one. But Nick and I will split this one. We're gonna start with the sausage.
Are you sure we never had field roast sausage
Uh-huh.
before?
We've had vegan sausage before, just not this brand, not field roast.
Not apple. This is like an apple bacon one.
What do you think, Nick? You keep saying
I feel like
What do you think of this one?
sit.
What do you think of this one?
10.
10?
Sit.
Yes.
This does actually have a really good flavor.
I'll say this. We've done a sausage episode before.
We have done a sausage episode before, yes, a breakfast sausage specifically,
Okay.
but we did not try this one.
Because this reminds me of one of those. I don't remember which one because I can't recall the taste of which specific one that tasted like this. But this tastes like one of those sausages, and I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's because I'm gonna believe that I gave this same breakfast sausage the same thing because it tastes all right.
It's been a long time since we did the breakfast sausage video. So.
I know, but I don't know why this like jogged my memory back to it, but it tastes very similar to one of them. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's a little bit spicy.
Spicy.
It has pepper in it. Definitely has pepper in it.
Mine was a little spicy. I don't know about this guy over here, but I think it was fine. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Nick gave it a 7 out of 10. Which one of you wants to go next?
What do you think?
I'm gonna give it a. Although it tastes pretty good, sausage is not my thing. I'm just gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's not my favorite. I would repurchase it for these guys if they said they wanted sausage. I personally would not go out and buy it for myself though.
I think it tasted pretty good. I'm not a big sausage fan either. I'm not a big meat fan. I mean, we keep taste testing these meats, but I'm not a big meat fan. So I think it had a good flavor to it. It had a sweetness to it. It also had pepper, which I actually really appreciated the fact that it did not have caraway seeds, because a lot of fake sausages, they put caraway seeds in it to try to help the flavor to make it taste like sausage. So I was very happy that it didn't have that. The texture is a little bit off. It's a little bit more mushy, a little bit more soft than normal sausage is. But overall, I think the flavor was good. So I'm going to give this like an 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We're gonna be trying this field roast meatloaf next. I don't know how we're gonna cut this.
I am really interested in this one. My mother used to make a really good meatloaf.
So this tastes like, to me, every other field roast product we've had.
She's just curious.
Like, it doesn't really have that different of a flavor from like the other field roast like meaty things we've had. I mean, it's different from the sausage, but this like doesn't taste any different from the other field roast. Like some of the other field roast products we have, it just tastes very similar.
I really taste peppers. I'm definitely tasting peppers. What do you think about this, Nick?
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Neil.
I'm just gonna give it like the sausage. I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's all right.
Okay. What do you think, Derek?
I'm gonna give it a. I have to agree with Neil. I think I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. If somebody said, "Hey," if one of you guys said, "Hey, we haven't had meatloaf in a while," I wouldn't be afraid to buy it again. But I would not.
You would experiment.
I
with
would
it at
not.
least?
I wouldn't just say, "Oh." I don't think it would ever occur to me to be like, "Oh man, I haven't had field roast meatloaf in a while.
Yeah.
Let's go out and get some." That's why I'm saying a 7. I would repurchase it for you guys. I don't know that I'd repurchase it for myself, only because you guys were interested in meatloaf. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. It's very. I mean, I think the thing that I'm starting to get tired of is it's well, not tired of, but like when you do these types of meats and they're not like spectacular, it's one of those things where the processed part, it doesn't taste like vegetables, it doesn't taste, it sort of resembles a meat, but there's just this process. It's like when I make, although I love making seitan, but it's still, even when I make seitan, there is a processed, like gluten-y, I guess, gluten-y flavor. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and seitan is gluten.
Yeah, and that's what I like in the texture and flavor of this too. It's very much, this is like a little seitan loaf that you didn't have to make, and it has I think it has a good flavor, all things considered. So.
Yeah. What do you think, Nick?
I said 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yes.
Okay. I could take a pass on this. I don't think it tastes very good. I think most of the flavor that I'm getting is peppers. And I don't particularly like peppers.
No.
I think if you had this with like a veggie gravy and mashed potatoes and like a green bean or corn or peas or asparagus or whatever, some sort of vegetable on top of this and mashed potatoes with gravy all over it, I think it would probably taste a lot better. Yeah. But I've said many times on this channel that I very am a stickler for texture, and this texture is just off for me. It's almost too tight, too solid.
Yeah.
Compared to what I would tell you a meatloaf was.
That's sort of where I was going with it.
Yeah. So like I said, if you smother it in gravy, you throw mashed potatoes on top of it, I think it would taste fine. But I'm only gonna give this like a 5 because I didn't particularly enjoy the flavor.
Okay.
So.
And you're right. If I made a vegetable gravy or a veggie gravy and mashed potatoes, I think this turns into. I mean, this loaf I think turns into a nice little meal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think it's definitely palatable, especially if you throw gravy on it, because the gravy is going to help with that.
The gravy is going to help cut the
horrible pepper flavor. Dang pepper.
These guys like peppers. I just don't.
So.
You don't like spicy.
From
Yes.
So if you like this video,
that's exactly where I'm going from.
Please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell so you do get notified when we do upload new videos. We try to post 3 videos a week, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Have you tried these field roast products? Are there any other products you would like us to give a try? Let us know in the comment section down below. John does try to respond to all comments relatively soon after we receive them. So he tries to do them at least once every week or once every other week. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time on Omnis Vegan.
Okay.
Bye.
If you guys know a good meatloaf song, post that in the comments down below.